Recording time! Here we are, the podcast heroes, discuss Toku like never before. Legion, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, go, 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 fly, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, Legion of Boo!
Alright, welcome to the Legion podcast, everybody.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Ginga Herb, and I got a mic so y'all can shut up. Gosh.
Yo, it's your boy Zio Blue 3. Good to be back. Let's get it rolling.
Alright, it's your boy Sentai 5 coming at you again with the same BS, the same bullshit, the same whatever. Hashtag Shattered Grid.
The same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I go by a new name. My name is Shea Butter Takaharu Igasaki. You feel me? We out here. You know, fuck Pat Ranger. That's still the movement. But we ain't gonna even talk about them snitches. Let's get into these comics.
Yeah, no ops.
Yeah, alright, so let's talk about a few things that dropped over the past week, actually, since we recorded last time. You guys want to talk about Go-Onger 10 years after?
Yeah.
Alright.
What?
Have you guys seen Go-Onger?
No.
I have.
I have as well. I liked it. I watched it when it aired, and I watched a few episodes again as like a rewatch a few years after.
I haven't seen Go-Onger or RPM.
What?
Oh. Nah, I've never seen RPM. I've never seen In Space either. Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ, Tay.
Tay, I think you have to leave the podcast for today.
Tay has already grounded himself.
Right?
Damn, dude, that
But
just broke my heart.
Nah, in all honesty, I've seen parts of them. I haven't seen them in full, but I do. I actually am excited for Go-Onger because it's like, I don't know. I really like their designs. It's like, yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah, you should. It's a good show.
Coming soon to Legion Theater.
Well, yeah, whenever John gets up to it.
I'm excited for it because I have seen Go-Onger. I've seen every episode of it. I'm excited to see that boy Sosuke.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see Miyu.
Oh,
And I'm excited to see Hiroto.
I've been
That's
reading
right.
some comments about it. Everybody seems to think the Yellow Ranger is going evil or some shit like that.
She looked like she retired. She got that retire gear on.
Yeah, like those V cinemas always give us an exclusive Ranger, so I'm looking to see what they're gonna pull out they hat with this one.
Maybe Carrigator. Maybe Orange is finally gonna get a counterpart.
yeah, right. Hopefully, one of those Rangers gets a counterpart. We get a new we get a new engine.
Dog. What if Mahauken's in it from Go-Kaiju?
I hope so. That'd be
what I
nice.
was thinking. I was thinking that they were gonna do a Go on White and a recolor of Go on Red.
Yeah, that's probably Mahauken.
I mean, they made the toy of it too. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Of the repainted
Mhm.
Speedor.
Yeah. As happy as I am to see them, the Go-Ongers, everybody was like, oh, they look so, how'd the Go-Ongers get hotter over the years? I'm like, these niggas is not hotter, son. They look like they've been drinking.
They like out here.
I can't wait to see what's his face? Go on Black's big forehead.
I know, right?
Bro, that was like the biggest joke at the time.
Yeah, dude, Go on Green's supposed to be the youngest one. He looked like somebody's drunk uncle in the lineup.
Dude,
Sosuke's his hair don't even stand up no more.
Yeah, he lost all that sheen.
I know, man. But I'm really excited to see it because just like Herb said, I watched Go-Onger the entire series as it aired, and
Yeah, man.
I liked it a lot. But yeah, I'm glad like they're able to get certain casts back for these 10 years after specials because obviously we want to see some of our favorite Rangers come back again some tomfoolery.
Yeah, and Go-Onger is like, if you look up tomfoolery in a dictionary, nigga, Go-Onger's right there. All 7 of them. Smiling.
I'd say it's a good balance of action and fun.
Yeah.
I'd say that, yeah, for sure.
If it wasn't for Go-Onger, we wouldn't have gimmicks.
Yeah, the Engine Souls.
That's where it started, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like for good. Started for good.
For good, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Nah,
Because Gekuranger
I
didn't have a
haven't-
gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I've always liked the Go-Onger suits. I mean, I pretty much everything that I saw in RPM, I liked about it.
Yeah.
When I saw that what's that trash season's name? Go-Kyuranger. Yeah. When I saw when I saw Go-Onger's tribute episode, I'm like, okay. I'm like, the Red Rangers seem a little cool, but yeah, they do look like they be taking them Henny shots.
No chasers.
Oh, ugh. No chaser? Oh, God.
Henny is disgusting.
I
Just-
agree. That's
just-
so bad.
They got a syringe and they putting Henny directly into their veins.
Ugh. Oh,
Ooh,
God.
they lit.
I'd rather drink motor oil than that.
It's the same thing.
It looks the same.
I went to the mechanic one time and I was like, yo, I need some 5W30, and that nigga poured up. He poured a bottle of Henny in my engine. And I was like, bro, I'm taking you to court.
Right. Should.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I haven't seen what is it, Go-Onger, because I'm not interested in watching a bootleg version of RPM.
hey, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Gang.
No, but I have seen RPM though. I still
Yeah.
think it's a very overrated season, but
Gang.
it's good news. It's good news that Go-Onger's having
I'm also speaking of RPM. I'm actually glad most of the actors from RPM became successful after that.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
really happy because that show did not get any promotion. People barely watched the show because it was on different times during the day. So
I don't know, bro. Red Ranger be getting his crack pipe smoke on Jessica
Oh, yeah.
Jones.
hey, he cleaned up his act the second season. I watched the second season a few weeks ago. He's straight edge now.
Oh yeah. All
And,
right.
and he's pulling.
I saw him on Empire.
Oh boy.
I feel like that doesn't end well.
Yeah.
Never mind.
he was getting his back blown out.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Anyway,
Yeah. What else?
let's talk about Space Squad 2. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest
Space
with y'all.
Edition.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I only care about is the Kyuranger fighting each other. I could care less about a Metal Hero.
You know what?
I'm just excited. I'm just excited to see that we finally, because I've been wanting this since Kyuranger. Obviously, I've been wanting fucking to have all the Kyuranger face off or be at odds with each other over something, and now we finally get in that. So that's what I'm excited about the most. Evil Hammy, I mean, I don't know why y'all so hype over that shit. Like,
Yikes.
it's Hammy, bro.
Yeah.
Like her name has ham in it. Y'all gotta chill.
Ham sandwich.
Like, and then she's the Green Ranger. That's Salmonella. Like, chill, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro.
They call her
Like-
Sam I Am in the streets.
exactly.
Hey man, yeah, I was gonna say I just agree with Tay. Like seeing them split up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Crips versus Blood style to divide and fight over whatever they're fighting over. That's gonna be
They
raw.
fighting over Hammy.
They fighting over Hammy.
Yeah.
Nigga, never mind.
Because no, look. So basically, what the
She's the
synopsis
cause.
said, the synopsis says that she steals like the powerful Neo Q-Tama, and so like, half of the Q Ranger look at her as like
A thought.
Yeah, a thief, a thought. Then the rest of them are like, oh no, this is Hammy. She's one of us. We can't do that. Legit Civil War. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that happens. And you got Team Lucky, you got Team Hammy, which is Lucky, Spada, Champ, Garu, and Kotaro. Then you got Team Sarugi, which is him, Stinger, Raptor, Show, Balance, and Naga.
The
They
goats.
basically just broke. Yeah, pretty much. They broke them up into evens and odds. It would have made more. It would have made more sense if. Yeah, it would have made more sense if Naga was on Team Hammy and Kotaro was on Team Sarugi. But either way, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to the most from the movie. I'm not, like I said, I never seen a Metal Hero series. Every time I see Geki, he just there. So I mean,
that dude like 35 now, man. So
Yeah, he's almost to his 40s now.
he's still trying to be Gavin. I'm like, yo, it's not taking off, cuz. You need to.
Poor guy. He's so passionate about it too. I feel bad.
Just make him a writer or something.
Right.
Right.
And it's crazy because like Hammy really thinks she a Mortal Kombat ninja, bro. Like, did y'all see the end? How she just stood up like you selected her character, bro. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Hammy wins.
Right. Chameleon Green. No, I was not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would.
So to add on to all that, hopefully they actually make Hammy's character interesting, I guess, because, dude, she was buns, my man.
Yeah, she was super trash.
Yeah.
She looked like a stick of 5 gum.
I forgot she was there half the time, like, for real. Like, they dropped her whole character gimmick and everything. They're like, yo, she's a ninja, and she laughs at everything. By episode 13, she does neither of those. It's like, yo, this chick is literally just here to be the green one.
Exactly, and
that's it.
Dude, everybody kept defending her for being a ninja, but she was not a ninja. They kept saying, "Oh, her chameleon camouflage counts." I'm like, no, chameleon's just camouflage in general.
Oh no, cuh.
Right, and then to add on to that, bro. At the end, she wants to be a teacher.
I know, out of all things. At least she don't want to be the last ninja, at least. Thank God.
Exactly. Well, you know how that ended. It seems like Sentai can't get ninjas right for shit anymore.
Yeah, man. They lost the juice.
They're lost in the sauce, man.
Is that it? Is that all we got to say about Space Squad? Y'all want to talk about Infinity War?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yes.
The Infinity War trailer?
Yes. I am down.
Yeah.
So
yeah, cuh. Oh my gosh. Let me put my pants back on.
Yeah, it was that nice.
It was that good. You know what I'm saying? I looked at my girl like, what have you done for me lately? Because Marvel clearly loves me more than you.
Oh man.
You disrespectful, dude.
Yo, first of all, everybody's in this movie, cuz like I know they said it, but seeing like a however minute long trailer it was with everybody in it, yo, that joint was so raw.
One of my favorite moments in the trailer was Cap and T'Challa shaking hands, like, "What up, cuh?"
Yeah, they're like, "Welcome to Wakanda. We got plenty
this time.
We got plenty of drinks and chips for you, Cap. Please,
and get this man a shield.
Get this man a shield."
Well, yo, we need Carl back in here to do that.
Yeah, no, we do.
T'Challa had that bathrobe on. He was like, "Welcome to Wakanda." Welcome to Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yo, Thor getting his head ripped off, Spider-Man swinging around, everything going wild. Yo, I'm like, yo, I'm ready for this. This movie is definitely gonna be 3 days long, cuz.
The trailer was pretty awesome, but I think after that, like, I'm done like keeping tabs on anything Infinity War. Like my thing is I watch the first trailer and then the second trailer, then that's it. I don't want to know anything else.
Oh, you want to go in as cold as possible?
I want to go in as cold as possible, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing I've been doing lately. I don't like whenever they release like special scenes and stuff from like talk shows, I don't even bother watching that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Man, because I just want to see. They say people gonna die. Cause I think Cap and Thor out of here.
You think Thor is?
Yeah, I think Thor. I mean, he getting his neck yoked in the trailer.
And it's against Thanos.
Yeah, it's against Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Thanos got his thumb and his pointer finger on Thor's head, and he pulling it like you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying his death gonna be that bloody or something, but like
and
he might be out of here.
They said that like whatever characters die are gonna be staying dead.
Oh,
we don't know how. We don't know like to what extent, but as of
I know
now.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though, because like I think after the fourth Avengers movie, like a lot of the actors, dude, their contracts are up.
Yeah. That's true.
So this is gonna be like the smooth exit.
Yeah.
I know Caps is up.
Thor's too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Thor. People are saying Spider-Man's gonna die. I'm like, why would they introduce him just to kill him off so soon?
No, it's the Homecoming sequel, like literally the one that's coming out, and I think it's next year or something. Yeah. It literally starts off like
from after,
right at the end of the next
War.
Avengers movie.
Right.
Yeah, Spider-Man for the kids.
Oh yeah.
They gonna get rid of him.
Exactly. They just brought him in too.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get rid of him.
I think Spider-Man and Black Panther are the safest out of everybody.
If they imagine they killed off Black Panther. The outrage.
Racism.
Black Twitter will go crazy.
It'll literally be the end of the world. Like the world will be actually over.
Of course, the colonizers killed off Black Panther.
Marvel will go bankrupt.
Yeah.
Stanley's racist.
Stanley's like, I don't even write these movies. Excelsior.
Yo, that's a pretty good impression.
I had to contort my body to even get that close. It sounded like him. I really did. I hunched all the way over. But
you fought for that, bro.
Doctor Strange looks like he's about to be in a lot of pain in that trailer.
He getting that young acupuncture.
Yeah. Not the good kind either.
I was gonna ask so like with the OG Avengers like leaving, y'all think are gonna stick around for the MCU like after? Because I know a lot of people are just like, I'm done with this after Infinity War.
I'm with the MCU till it ends, till they want to end it.
Like that's the thing. I can say I'm done with it, but as soon as they say Captain America 4 and it's Falcon with the shield, I'm like, nigga, I'm in the theater.
I hope they do that, or they. It seems like they're gonna make Bucky the White Wolf.
Yeah,
that's what they're making it seem like. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Black Panther, but you should have seen it by now. That's your own fault.
Yeah, they're gonna put what's this nigga name? The Guardians of the Galaxy. Are they done?
No, they got one more movie.
They got 2 more movies left.
2 more or 1 more? I thought they're just getting a 3rd one.
I think it's. I had no. Oh shoot, that's right. I keep forgetting number 2 came out. That's how much of a snooze fest it was.
Oh yeah, don't say that out loud, man. A lot of people take that to heart.
No, dude, I fell asleep during that movie. That was not entertaining at all. I'm sorry.
I like Guardians too.
I liked it, but I didn't think it was better than the first. I thought the first was better.
Yeah, same. Oh, I remember Doctor Strange more than Guardians too, because I love that part
better than Guardians 2.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, like 100 times.
Yeah, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. That nigga never stopped saying it.
Yeah. My theater projector like lagged in that scene.
Really?
When I went to go see it, at that scene, I was like, "Wait, this is part of the movie?"
It's like a little from column A, a little from column B. It's not part of the movie, but it is at the same time.
Right? Yeah, because they just kept doing it over and over again until it lagged.
Yeah, man,
that was fun.
Now, speaking of like Doctor Strange, I was reading an interview yesterday, and I guess Benedict Cumberbatch said like not every Marvel movie like needs a sequel. So
I agree.
I'm actually kind of wondering, if Doctor Strange is going to get a sequel, because I feel like the first movie did its job, and like Doctor Strange from here on out he can bounce around from whatever movie to whatever movie. So like, do we need a Doctor Strange 2? Do we need a Doctor Strange 3? Like,
The thing is, they set up Mordo as the villain. That's the only problem, as if they would need kind of a sequel or something. I don't know.
okay.
That's what your boy gonna do. Your boy gonna bounce around forever. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
We don't need an Iron Man 4. No way.
Yeah. He gonna be in every Spider-Man movie from now on.
Right. He could literally be in every single other movie too. They could send him into space for Guardians. I had a dream that they did that. That they're gonna send him into space for Guardians 3. But I don't know, man. Anything could happen at this point.
They go shoot this man Tony Stark into space. He got a rocket feet or something in the trailer.
If they send Hulk into space, they could just send Iron Man into space.
Oh man, that is Hulk gone? Is his contract up?
I don't know.
That's his is a weird one.
I was about to say because he's not allowed to have a solo movie.
Like he grounded or something. Like Hulk can't have a.
I think if what's his name? I forget his actor's name.
Mark Ruffalo.
I feel like if Mark Ruffalo was like around for as long as the other guy was supposed to be around for, then sure. But we don't know. Yeah, because did we have? It's 3 Hulks now. We have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we got 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we only got 1 MCU Spider-Man, but we had 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah, we have like 2 MCU Hulks.
Yeah.
Sad. And two MCU War Machines.
War Machines. Bro, they didn't even try to get somebody who even looked like Terrence Howard to be Rhodey, bro. Like Terrence Howard is a tall, kind of chubby, light-skinned dude. Iron Man 2, this nigga Don Cheadle.
They got the darkest one.
Don Cheadle walk in the room. I'm like, dog, was Rhodey in like a fire accident or something? Because this nigga's way too dark to be the same guy. Like y'all not even his hair. He ain't got no hair.
I feel like he was trying way too hard in Avengers 2 for some reason. I didn't like him in Avengers Age of Ultron. For like
Rhodey's barely there.
For like the 2 scenes he was in, I was like, yo, he's like trying so hard for some reason.
I was about to say, was he in it?
Nah, he was in it. He was in the beginning at the party, and then like he was at the end when the helicarrier comes.
Yo, is my drunk uncle gonna be in Infinity War? Nick Fury?
Nah. Next time he's gonna be in a movie is Captain Marvel.
Okay.
He wasn't even in Civil War.
Yeah,
I miss
Sam
Jackson.
Yeah, me too, man.
I said I miss Sam Jackson.
I miss him too.
With an eye patch.
Sam Jackson with an eye patch. Mace Windu with an eye patch.
He's the same character in every movie. I love it.
I loved him in Star Wars when he was just like, this party's over.
Yeah,
Clone Wars.
I love when he told the director, he was like, yo, give me a purple lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to see myself when I watch this scene again.
Oh boy.
I was like, yo, Sam Jackson the GOAT. He is the greatest of all. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. So it's time.
It's time.
It's time for Shattered Grid.
Grid.
We are here. We are here.
We have arrived.
We've been looking forward to this for the past few months, and the event has finally kicked off officially. Today, the day we're recording is March 21st. Today's Shattered Grid Day, even though we've had a prelude a few weeks back with Mighty Morphin 24, but according to Boom Comics, today's the official day. Shattered Grid kicks off.
I'm rubbing my hands together.
Where do we even start, man?
Let's start with we want to all start with Hyperforce, because that's kind of like after, because we talked about when he ripped Saba's neck meat off.
Right, we
last
talked about
issue.
that. Yeah, we talked about that last a few episodes back.
Okay, so Hyperforce, real quick. Like Lord Dracon showed up in Hyperforce. Like they got Jason David Frank to come back and be Lord Dracon.
This was last night's episode, by the way, everybody who's listening.
Yeah. episode. I forgot. I don't know what number episode it is, but like,
I think
They
it's
give it
20 or
20.
21.
yeah. What's the nigga name? Oh, Lord Dracon showed up and he had Saba with him,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
And
that
he-
was good
and
detail.
he, yeah, and he killed mad people. He had all his Ranger sentries with him.
He decapitated a person.
He decapitated a person. He cut off Vesper's shoulder meat.
What?
Yeah, he chopped
Yeah.
her arm or something off.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm not watching, so this is a good little recap for me.
While she was teleporting away, too. It was nuts.
Yeah, while she was trying to protect Eddie, and while they were
Yeah.
teleporting, he cut her arm. He didn't cut it all the way off, but he cut through it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's got to come off, Walking Dead style. She'll be all right. She'll be
She's
all
an
right.
android, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be all right. She's still bleeding out though.
Yeah, they made that like a very a huge point last night towards the end of the episode that she was like
Yeah.
bleeding out. She's bleeding to death right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then they hopped into at the end of the episode. They hop into a time portal, went through the time ship,
And
and
that's it.
that's it. They're gonna be in the comics now. They're gonna be in the Shattered Grid comics.
According to Zach from Hyperforce, unless that was taken out of context. Otherwise, he's got to choose
Yeah.
better words to say, because he threw. If that's not true, then he threw off a lot of people.
Yeah, because a lot of people think they were gonna be in Go-Go number 8, but that's way too soon.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
way.
Because Shattered Grid's going to go on for the next like 6 months at least, 5 to 6
Right.
months. So
So we might not see them for
for a while, yeah, exactly.
for 2 months.
So
Yeah.
I got a question about Shattered Grid before we get into it. Like,
Sure.
okay, so after I know we could probably talk about this months from now again, but
Yeah.
what's gonna happen after Shattered Grid? Like, do you guys think that they could just keep the ball rolling with MMPR as what it is, like, or are they gonna have to like completely do some out of the park shit? Because
Tay said, "What's gonna happen after Shattered Grid? Are they gonna be able to keep the ball rolling with MMPR like nothing happened, or is something gonna have to change drastically?" And I think that Tommy will become the White Ranger after Shattered Grid.
Mhm.
I absolutely agree, because they can keep the Green Ranger going for so long, but they keep setting it up, man. They really just
Yeah,
They've had Saba hang around since their last
Right.
adventure. You know, it's bound to happen.
the comics are at this point definitely a completely different universe from the TV show, even if you thought it was for some reason the same universe.
To think otherwise right now, you're crazy, because there's too much happening that's changing the timeline.
Now, to also answer Tay's question, I think there will be some spin-offs, hopefully, to show what the repercussions of Shattered Grid, because, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, he just cut Vesper's arm meat off. So next episode Hyperforce, she's going to have like a robot arm
Mm-hmm.
or something. You know what I mean?
They're probably
So-
not even explain it, like how she
Yeah,
got
'cause-
until like the comics.
Yeah, because Zach said the next episode of Hyperforce is going to be after Shattered Grid. So they're not going to talk about it
Oh.
anymore. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a time skip.
Dude, I feel like we're watching I feel like this is like Agents of Shield watching Hyperforce, how it connects to like the major story of like
Yo.
the comics.
Yo.
It's awesome.
Yo, Power Rangers, the GOAT! Except
really
not in the
is.
show.
not an actual TV show. Nuh-uh.
Nah, but
Jay-
as for
even
Tate's
Jason David
question,
Frank said that.
Go ahead, Ro.
I was just, as for Tay's question, it's at this point with the way the comics are going, it's like I can't give a definite answer. Like, I don't know. It's because they have so much material like that they can use, and they've showed that they can use the material. So we might think one thing could happen, and something completely out of the ball can happen. So it's, at least for the comics, like, I try not to speculate too much. Just because in the beginning when I was reading this, I'm like, okay, XYZ is gonna happen. Tommy's gonna become the White Ranger now. Definitely didn't. And we have Shattered Grid, so we don't know. And whatever Kyle Higgins has up his sleeve, you know, I'm ready for it. I can say that. But like, as for speculating, just like you don't know. Like, anything could go, anything could happen. Who knows? Tommy might die. Jason could
No,
be the
they're
White
not.
Ranger.
They're not gonna kill
I
off
don't know.
Tommy.
They're not gonna kill Tommy.
No way. But yeah, going off of both of you said, yeah, I definitely think they might do some kind of like mini series about the repercussions of the entire
Mhm.
event. But one thing I hope they do not do is like a timeline reset. I don't want any of that happening
Oh
because
man,
that's pretty much a
Bro.
waste of like the past 6 months of everything that's happened.
dog.
That
I
was
feel like
actually the reason for my question, honestly.
yeah.
I do not want that to be the end of Shattered Grid. Like
Right,
I do
yeah.
not want that.
Because I would like them to end it like have it conclude like definitely, and then be able to be able to revisit it sometime like in the future after they do other stories, of course.
I think there might be like either a time reset or a memory wash with Go, because Go and MMPR are the same timeline.
Right.
So, but that would be fine because they're the same exact characters.
But
So if there's like,
getting into Go, like when we get into it, I'll talk about that more. But yeah.
yeah, but I just want to know like, I want to see who's going to be still standing at the end.
Right. No Ranger is safe.
Yeah, man, no Ranger is safe. Speaking of which, what there was some about Hyperforce. One last thing, there was a moment where Dracon grabbed. He was going to demonstrate how he makes these evil Ranger ripoffs, and he grabbed Marv's Morpher,
Yeah.
Hyperforce Red, and I was like, luckily, Marv got free. Peter Adrian, he played his game good. He got free. I wish he would have failed because I wanted to see what a Hyperforce Red Sentry was going to be about.
Exactly. And that was like a pretty major scene too, because I remember when I was watching it last night, I was like, oh my god, if he does this, we're gonna have we're gonna have a 3-parter, because it happened towards the end of the episode too.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I was gonna be so hyped.
Damn.
But because I wanted to see how he does it, because even though we see it in the comics, we see the sentries in the comics, we don't know how he does it. We haven't seen him do it.
I think they're gonna finally show it because I feel like they have to.
Yeah, because you see like the Zeo and Samurai sentries.
Right.
Yeah. And so let's go ahead and hop into that Go this week.
Yes, Go Power Rangers issue number 8 just dropped today, and the 3 of us have read it.
Man, my body is covered from head to toe in Vaseline. Because I am so excited. Yo, first of all, they figured out Matt wasn't really Matt.
Right.
I was kind of confused. Well, not really. It made sense once Rita explained it, but I was confused at first because he was like, "Yo, I know everything about you guys. You guys are my friend," but he was still trying to kill him while he was saying it.
Yeah, it was.
And
He didn't want to, but he was forced. It was weird.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, just stop swinging your arms at them.
I know,
Then you'll be fine.
She was controlling him.
The evil Clay Rangers and the Clay Megazord fight was kind of dope.
Dude, the red Ranger, freaking putty, with like the half Red Ranger, half Lady. Oh, that was crazy. That was good artwork.
Yeah. That was super good. Who was the lady?
She was from an earlier issue. I forgot her name, but she was like a putty in disguise.
Oh yeah.
I forgot her name. I don't even remember if she had a name, but she was in a few issues before.
Yeah. Okay. So Matt is traumatized or something. That boy is in that.
He's not there.
Yeah.
In his
They
head.
said he hasn't. She said he hasn't come down in weeks. Come down from his room in weeks.
Yep.
So I guess he's written out now.
Yep. For now, at least, I feel like they're gonna bring
for
it
right
back.
now. Yeah. The Ranger Killer was revealed.
Yes.
What's it called?
The Ranger Slayer.
Ranger Slayer. Yes.
And it's none other than Draken Timeline's Kimberly. At least that's what we think.
Yeah, I was just about to say, because they didn't say it was Kimberly. They showed the Pink Ranger. I was like, yo,
we're
what
just
if it's
assuming? What if it's Cat?
Yeah, what if it's Cat? That thought.
Oh.
Someone on Twitter. Let me pull up the response, because we can only assume it's Kimberly, but you never know. They might just throw a curveball at us. But Ryan Atchison, I hope I'm saying that last name right, at Ryan Atchison 91 said that everyone is saying the Ranger Slayer is Kimberly, but he doesn't think it is. He thinks Kimberly was present at the final battle as seen in issue 13, and it's implied that Zach that she's dead, just like Jason. but he thinks it might be Kira from Dino Thunder in that timeline.
Oh.
I don't know.
Interesting, but I feel like it's a stretch.
Yeah, I feel like the answer Kira is a stretch, but his theory is like that's cool.
Yeah, the theory's
You know what I'm
cool,
saying?
but having it be Kira,
Yeah,
No.
I'd be like,
I'm gonna have to
Kira-
say no on this one. But it's a good comment.
It's a little underwhelming.
If it was Kira,
No disrespect to that guy,
No,
but
yeah.
I don't know, because Kira's so random. Like, 'cause she hasn't been mentioned at all.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
because even
You know
though
what I'm
like
saying?
we're getting all these different ranges and everything, for someone like that to like
Yeah.
be focused on, I don't know.
You know who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Miss Appleby.
Okay.
Yo, relax, bro.
It's
Her might be right, bro.
definitely Miss Appleby.
I'm done with you.
She's like, I'm tired of these kids skipping my class.
But yeah, it's looking like Kimberly, but who knows? It might be Kat.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think it's Kat because Kat was in the Coinless group. I remember. What am I saying?
What if it's Scorpina?
Maybe, but they've been implying that Scorpina like really doesn't like Draken.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Especially in Hyperforce, they implied that a lot. Like she wants to do her own thing away from him.
Like, I don't mind it being Kimberly, but I just feel like that's kind of like predictable because I was like,
She's gonna stay loyal to her lover.
yeah, I was like, come on, don't do this.
I thought it was gonna be a completely like new Ranger
Yeah,
or something, but whatever.
I do think it's interesting that she's gonna like, she's coming back from Draken's timeline to the right. She's in the right timeline, but not the right time period.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
She ended up earlier instead of later.
Dog, what if it's still? I don't know. What if it's still Grace? It's not Grace.
That's not great.
Nah, I don't think it. No, I can't be Grace.
Yeah, because Grace was red. Man.
Yeah, you were really hoping it was gonna be Grace, or
Yeah, I was like, it's got to be Grace. But when you and it was you 5 and I think it was Clay said it's got to be one of the original MMPR girls. I was like, you know what?
Because
That makes more sense.
they're still the main focus at the end of the day, whether we like it
Yeah.
or not. And I know some people aren't too fond that it's MMPR focused, but hey, we have this whole event focusing on other ranges and other teams, and that they're
Yeah.
getting their own side stories in the annuals and other comics. So
Right.
let's be happy about that for right now.
People don't understand how comic books work. Like,
Yeah.
if Shattered Grid sells good, that's how you get to the like your RPMs and your in spaces and
Mhm.
stuff. That's how we got here because MMPR sales have never gone down.
Exactly. They've been outselling freaking Batman, dude.
Right. And that's why they're like, okay, so people care about these comics. Now let's throw in some of your fan favorites. And if that does good, now you're gonna get your RPM books.
It's
Come on,
like
bruh.
it makes sense because, like, again, MMPR, the flagship series. Without it, we wouldn't
Right.
have any of these other series. So it makes sense for this comic book to start off with MMPR. Like, as much as we love, the other seasons, it technically, logistically, it wouldn't make sense,
Right.
just to have like, a Shattered Grid event, or for half of the things that happen in MMPR to happen in, let's say, Zeo, which is a favorite of mine, in space. Like, started at MMPR, started from the beginning. Then you can do all this fan wank, wonky shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's literally like just like the show itself, kind of in a way, because it's like what you want to do is you want to start off where the universe starts off. The show's universe started with MMPR,
Exactly.
so the comics have to do the same. You have to build. You can't just jump to where you want to be because one, that's not gonna end well for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just jump to the end of the story. You gotta, or to the middle. You gotta work your way up.
Yeah, and also, I feel like they're going to be testing the waters, especially with the annual and like the side
Right.
stories and all that, to see, how the fans who've been reading the comic really received it. And I think
Right.
we're definitely going to like get into that stuff because, especially with SPD, a lot of people are
Yeah.
being hyped about that. Me, myself, and RPM. So we know they're getting side stories, and they're going to be some of the main focus for Shattered Grid as well.
Boy, I can't wait to put that Jack Avi on
Oh man, I can't wait
Twitter.
either.
I can't wait for it. Yo, bro, it's like they read my mind. That one cover had SPD unmorphed and RPM on it, and I was like, yo, why is this the Ginga Herb edition?
Those are like my favorite seasons too, and
Yeah.
I read somewhere that the MMPR team is going to be not really divided, but half of them are going to go help out the RPM Rangers, and half of them are going to help, I think, the Time Force Rangers, I believe. So that's going to be a pretty awesome dynamic.
Oh, so good.
Because you in this large scale event, you have to really divide and conquer.
Yeah, please support the comic, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
please,
You have
guys,
to.
please.
You have to.
Please
guys.
buy this comic. Show your support.
You got $3 in your pocket. I know you do.
I guarantee you, it's better than Ninja Steel. All right.
Yeah. That's what trips me out. Is people are like, yo, I don't want to read the comics, but you rather watch Ninja Steel every week.
Every week.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Don't give one issue a chance, because you barely get anything out of one issue. You got to read a few to get really hooked on, especially in the beginning, because it's something really different. It's like updated MMPR, and then it kicks into something even more original. But unless you want to say it's a bad fan fiction or something, but arguably anything in Power Rangers is a bad fan fiction.
To be honest, we all watched Super Mega Force.
Yeah, that's a terrible fan fiction right there.
Yeah, Robo Knight rapping, ridiculous.
He had bars though, low key.
He had bars. Of course, he had.
I'm trying to get him
a black kid. It's messed up.
That was me. I was trying to get him. I was trying to get him on a SoundCloud feature. to do a track with me.
He recorded that in the library.
Yo, Robo Knight better be in Shattered Grid.
Oh, I think he will. We should get some Gosei focus, because Gosei was Zordon's apprentice. Unless they forget, I don't think they're gonna forget about that, because Boom, the staff for Boom Comics has been pretty good with the mythology that Power Rangers has to offer. I have to admit that.
Dude, Hyperforce has already handled Megaforce's mythology better than Megaforce.
Literally, yeah.
I didn't even think that was possible.
Yeah.
But it has.
And I feel like if you took Megaforce as it is, with the same characters, just give it to a different writer and let them make it like I want to say a 6-issue miniseries of comics out of it. Megaforce will be the GOAT. Somebody can fix that show.
That's all you really need. Six issues for a comic for some of these teams, and then you can make something pretty good.
Hey,
nice
6 issues.
Series.
Flesh all 5 of them out. Give them some cool fights.
Yeah.
Boom. You have single-handedly saved Megaforce, my good sir.
Right. You don't necessarily need an issue to focus on one Ranger. I mean, not everybody wants to read that stuff, That's why, I'm glad with MMPR they kind of not evenly spaced it out, but they spaced it out. They had an issue focusing on Billy and his insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Trini and Jason had their own little annual stories about their day in the life and whatnot. So not everybody really needs an issue to themselves.
Zach was almost the evil Green Ranger.
Yeah, that was a big thing that was bothering him early on in the series, which I really, really liked.
Yeah. I wonder if you think they're gonna bring Matt back?
I feel like they could. Once he gets back to his senses again, he gets in the right mentality. But I don't know what they would bring him back for. But I feel like he's still open to return. He's like someone we'd be sleeping on, and then all of a sudden they just drop a bombshell. He returns back as who knows, maybe a made up Ranger or something, or a villain.
He'll be a 6th Ranger for Hyperforce.
Y'all forgot about me.
Yeah.
I can see. I feel like they have to close out that story, somehow, because he's not in good space. So,
right. Exactly. Yeah, it's good that they focused on it on this issue, closing that story out, and then leaving a foot in the door for Shattered Grid.
It was a good issue overall, just because of that. Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had the idea that they were just gonna get right into the swing of things, which is what I really wanted, low key. But I mean, it makes sense because I've been waiting for this for so long. It's all right, let's jump right in the Shattered Grid. But they had to close out the story that they had currently going on.
Right.
And then next week we're really gonna get the full high Shattered Grid.
That's right. Oh, I forgot to mention, Jason and Trini. They acknowledged the whole little not romance, but Trini's crush, and she just like says it that was Matt as a putty. You know, it wasn't true or anything, but you could tell deep down that was actually really sad to read.
Oh my gosh. I was like, Trini, you being pitiful.
Yeah.
I was like, just say you like Jason, bro.
Yeah,
Jason
just
don't get
admit
no. Jason needs some play.
Exactly.
I've been rewatching 2010 Mighty Morphin, and I was like, yo, Jason's the GOAT.
But yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end of that story right there. For that, I don't think they'll ever bring that up because she's like, we're just friends, and it was like in bold too.
Yeah. Everybody's single now because Zach abandoned his date.
Oh yeah.
Kimberly's date was the monster of the week.
Yep.
Monster of the month.
Billy's a loser. And so everybody's single now. Hey, here comes Tommy.
Yep.
How long do you think it's going to be until he shows up?
I don't know. I feel like they might drag it out until like when it's time to actually end the series.
I hope they don't never bring that man in.
No, I hope not, because then it's going to be the same two series we're reading.
Yeah.
That's when you won't be able to really differentiate. Because when Tommy joined, when they focused on Tommy in the beginning of the regular comic, they were still doing like a day in the life stuff.
Right.
So yeah.
Not only that, but I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching season 1. Mm-hmm. The show was totally different before Tommy showed up too.
Yeah.
Like, I can see where they got this idea for Go from, because they actually did act like this at school. Like, they were like joking about stuff, making fun of like Kimberly's weirdo boyfriend that she had before Tommy, or the guy who was hitting on her.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, they actually had this stuff, so it's cool.
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, with Tommy, you had to worry about the Burai like footage running out, his powers, him
Tommy
being
had
AFK all the time.
Tommy had Ranger cancer.
Yeah,
for real.
Season 2, they always had to worry about him losing his powers every 2 seconds.
I said it on the last episode. I call it Sixth Ranger syndrome.
He does.
It's when the Sixth Ranger. You can apply it to every Sixth Ranger, like for at least until like maybe around Wild Force. They either powers don't work or they don't want to get along with the team.
Yep. Exactly.
Every Sixth Ranger has that until like Wild Force and Ninja Storm.
Damn jerks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
anyway.
So many things could happen for Shattered Grid, man. Like, damn.
Yeah. They got a big playground.
Yeah, they do.
To play around with.
And they're not holding back any punches either. They're not pulling any punches.
No. I can't wait for Dax from Operation Overdrive to die.
They're ready to kill off your favorite Power Rangers, guys, and you have to
be prepared. That's why he asked us, dude. That's why he asked us.
Why
he was like, he said, "Who's your favorites?" And I was like, "Yo, TJ," and everybody was retweeting it and saying TJ, and I'm like, "This nigga gonna die now." Dang,
he's gonna be the first one to die.
I should have said Carlos.
What do you think Carlos' last words would be in Shattered Grid?
No, Draken. I need Quadro Blaster power now.
Every single time.
I was watching that scene. I was watching that episode again when they fought the Humber. I was watching it again, and I cried laughing at the part where Carlos tries to go get a soccer ball because it's so one. And then the Hummer just runs him over, and he doesn't even try to run. He doesn't make a noise. He just looks at it, and I'm like, "What an idiot!"
Yeah, when I was editing the podcast last weekend, I actually watched that scene because we were talking about that episode a lot.
It is my favorite episode.
And then TJ Cassie like go to the soccer team. They're like, "Yo, have you seen Carlos?" And the guy's like, "I don't know. He went back into the woods to find his soccer ball. Never came back." I was like, "Gee,
that's not suspicious."
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you know what? I can't take that part seriously that you tweeted after the one where you showed the clip about TJ. I can officially never take that part seriously
because you can see the stuff running from the Hummer, right?
Yeah. Because you can see the stunt actor, like you can't see his face, but you can see the stress on his face at the same time. Like he's shaking his head. He's shaking his head like, yo, I'm about to die for no reason. This paycheck is not enough for this. Oh man.
Oh, damn.
Please keep TJ alive, Kyle Higgins. Please.
Please keep the Phantom Reader alive, Kyle Higgins, please. I know you're gonna kill him off. Actually, he already died. He already died.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't Draken slap his head off?
Well, from the main Power Ranger universe. No, he slapped the Blue Centurion's head off. Yeah, that guy he had it coming. Blue Centurion.
Yeah, he's like,
that guy was always malfunctioning, bro. For some reason, I don't know why. He always had like a fly stuck in his back, or he had something wiring. Had a bomb strapped to him all the time.
Remember that blooper of that turbo blooper where Blue Centurion shrunk down?
Yeah,
and Tommy stumped on him.
Yep, I like that. I actually had on. My brother and I recorded that episode when it came on TV.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Because Blue Centurion's like, Rangers, help me, and Tommy goes, bow.
Tommy literally he just looks. Tommy just like gives him eye contact and just stomps on him real quick.
all you see is Tommy's boot. All you see is Tommy's boot in the camera. That is hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, but anyway, so is that it for this episode, guys?
Any last thoughts?
I don't have any.
Any hopes for Shattered Grid?
I hope the Ninja Steel Rangers get obliterated.
That ain't happening.
You know what?
I wish.
You know what? I'm actually looking forward to seeing how they handle, those seasons. Because, like I said, I'm not watching any of them, and we all know why. But I would like to see how they interact with the MMPR Rangers and the other veteran Rangers. I can get a somewhat of idea of how they are.
But bro, those seasons are so good.
Boy, if you
don't. blind promotion right there. But yeah, I can't wait to see how all these different teams interact with each other, especially with the Mighty Morphin team, because this is stuff you imagine with your toys, your action figures coming to life on the comics, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
So
it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a blast.
Follow the Legion of Boom on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's at LEG10N of Boom. You know what I'm saying? Follow the Twitter account. Follow us. Subscribe to the YouTube page. That's Legion of Boom on YouTube. It's the same on everything. YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, everything. Follow it all because we need to get that young viewership from you guys.
Yeah.
We're doing this for you guys.
All for you.
All for you, homies.
And when you're listening to our podcast, always use the hashtag Legion Podcast.
Legion Podcast. Yeah.
We love to hear your thoughts. We love to see you guys get hyped up and everything.
I noticed that the follower count skyrocketed when Rose said, when we hit 400, he'll drop his nudes. I don't know why y'all did that.
Not on my watch. No
They'll be deleted instantly.
I'll personally report him.
He's like, yo, can I report my own tweets? Jesus.
Oh, man. But we appreciate your support for those who continue to listen to us every single week. It really means a lot. You have no idea because we're very new. We're still trying to find our ground, even though we have a good vibe going. So we appreciate the good vibes you send to us in return.
Oh, definitely. Your feedback matters because I wouldn't have went to Best Buy and bought this $60 microphone.
Ginga Herb has such clarity today. I love it.
Yeah, man. I need a cough drop. But yeah. On that note, Legion out.
Power down.